Hi, my name is Shalika and I'm going to talk about deductive reasoning. What is deductive reasoning? Deductive reasoning is the process of making a logical argument by applying known facts and logic of law. Deductive reasoning usually follows steps. The first one, there is a premise, then a second premise, and finally an inference. For example, all men are mortal. Harold is a man, therefore Harold is mortal. For deductive reasoning to be sound, the hypothesis must be correct. It is assumed that the premises, all men are mortal and Harold is a man, are true. Therefore, the conclusion is logical and true. So, for a conclusion to become a logical and true, our premises has to be true. Deductive inference conclusions are certain provided the premises are true. It's possible to come to a logical conclusion, even if generalization is not true. If the generalization is wrong, the conclusion may be logical, but it may also be untrue. For example, all bald men are grandfathers. Harold is bald, therefore Harold is a grandfather. It is a valid logically, but it is untrue because the original statement is false. So our original statement, the all bald men are grandfathers, is false. Therefore, even though our conclusion that Harold is a grandfather may sound logical, but it's not true. So, where can we find deductive reasoning? Deductive reasoning is an important skill that in many different jobs and industries. Politicians use it, supermarkets use it to do promotions and do marketing. Liquor shops does it for their marketing. Teachers, we use it all the time when we want to come to a conclusion regarding students. And we use it daily life when we want to come for a conclusion. When we want to do something, we always use deductive reasoning. Any human as well as animals uses deductive reasoning to come to a conclusion. I put animals in here because I have seen some animals using this deductive reasoning to get to certain things. For example, in Sri Lanka, this is a true story. In Sri Lanka, there is a elephant sanctuary, and there's one particular elephant who always swim a lake, huge lake, in order to come to the roadside. So he knows if he comes to the roadside, he will get food. To come to the roadside, he need to swim. So he swim the lake and come to the roadside. So he knows that people will give him food if he come to the roadside. So he come to the roadside to get food. So this elephant came to the conclusion that come to the road is a good idea to get food. So he uses it. So it's a deductive reasoning. So for my example 1, I used a liquor store owner identifies a trend that customers are buying more margaritas than any types of alcohol. So the store owner then uses more time on and money on advertisement about margaritas and giving related discounts so he can sell them more margaritas, as well as he buy more margaritas other than buying the other liquors. For my example 2, I use teachers in special education department agrees that their students learns better through hands-on activities. Therefore, they increases hands-on activities when developing a next year curriculum. So this is a good one because I work in special education department, and we always come to conclusions based on our deductive reasonings. We see sometimes that one student might excel doing work if he has more time and 101. So we try to give more time and 101 with that particular student so they can excel in their work or complete their work. For my personal exam, I use my husband. My husband is a gamer and he loves to play games whenever he is home. And I use this deductive reasoning in order to get him gifts. So I know that all gamers like to collect games they like. My husband is a gamer. Therefore, he likes to collect the games he likes. So whenever I buy him a gift for his birthday, Christmas, anniversaries, or anything, whenever I want to surprise him, I use this deductive reasoning to buy him gifts that he likes. And I have never gone wrong with this. And this is the thing, we always use deductive reasoning in our lives without knowing that we are using it. And thank you for listening.